Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9 ng umaga hanggang 7 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Good morning, good morning, good morning, mga ka-ETUlay, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Welcome to another Friday for our Junior High School Math Remediation Program. Ako muna for today. We'll have Tutor Ken with other duties in school. Kaya si Tutor Rochelle muna ang makakasama nyo for today. So, bumati tayo sa mga maaga at mga agap na duties natin na nandito na sa ating comment section. We have, of course, Renz Guyver from Malabon. Tama ba ako, Renz? And we have Kerovin from SDO Novaliches, Quezon City. And we have Samantha from Llano High School, Caloocan City. And we also have Carlo Miguel and Samantha from Pampanga High School. So, binabati ko rin yung mga teachers ninyo na talaga namang nakatutok o talagang nakaguide sa inyo sa pag-aaral natin ng math. Oo nga, magandang umaga sa lahat. No? So, ano nga ba ang ating pag-aaralan ngayon? Bilisan natin, no? Para marami tayo o marami kayong matutunan for today. So sabi ko nga, no, lahat ng aaralin natin ngayon ay more of the triangle. So, yung last week natin, we have the trigonometric ratios involving special triangle. Yun yung diniscuss natin. At ngayon naman ating week 6, we have our Pythagorean Theorem. Kilala niyo ba kung sino yung nakadiscover ng ating Pythagorean Theorem? Ha? Kilala nyo ba yan? At saan natin ginagamit o paano natin ginagamit yung ating Pythagorean Theorem? Okay, so, okay, kung ready na ang lahat, bago tayo mag-start nga pala, pwede nyo lang kuhain yung inyong mga pencil or yung ballpen at inyong papel. At syempre, huwag kakalimutan ng ating calculator. Kasi meron na naman tayong mga naka-square root and addition and subtraction for today's lesson. So para mabilis kayong makasagot at syempre, kailangan natin ng ating calculator. Okay? So, ano nga ba ang coverage or ating learning objective for today? Okay, so number 1, we're going to define the Pythagorean Theorem. And number 2, you have to solve the values of a right triangle using the Pythagorean Theorem. Okay, so ngayon, ang isosolve lang natin ay more of the hypotenuse. Okay? So, let us define first the Pythagorean Theorem. Okay? Ang Greek philosopher or ang Greek person na nag-discover na ating Pythagorean Theorem ay, by the way, he is Pythagoras. Okay? So, siya yung isa sa mga Greek mathematicians natin. Alam nyo ba na ang trivia natin for today, ang mga Greek people or yung mga tinatawag natin na inaaral using the Greek mythology, no? Sila yung mga talagang matatalino or sila yung mga philosophers ng panahon nila. Okay? So let's define the Pythagorean Theorem. When a triangle has a right angle or 90 degree, the squares are made on each of the three sides. Sabi natin, okay, pinag-uusapan ulit natin dito yung right angle. Okay, paano nga ba natin nalalaman kapag ang triangle ay right angle? Ano yung pinaka-symbol na nakikita ninyo kapag yan ay right angle? Okay, pag dinrawing yung triangle, paano nyo nalalaman na yan ay right angle or right triangle? Very good, no? Meron kayong nakikita, okay? May nakikita kayong square dun sa pinaka, okay? Yung isang edge ng triangle natin, meron dong parang square symbol. Okay, yan, nalalaman nyo na yan ay right angle o ang measure ng angle na yon ay 90 degrees. So sabi niya, the squares are made on each of the three sides. Then, the biggest square has the exact same area as the other squares put together. So para mas maintindihan natin yan, ipakita natin sa natawag nating figure. Okay, so we have here a triangle inside, no? Ito yung pinaka-triangle. The measure of this side is 3. And the measure of the length of this side is 4. At yung pinakamahaba natin, which is the longest side, we call that the hypotenuse. We call the measure is 5. So, sabi natin, the square, no? The square of this side, and the square of this side also, when we put that together, o pinagsama natin yan, it would be the square of this side also, the biggest side. Pag pinagsama natin yung 9, yung the square of 3, which is 9, and the square of 4, which is 16, pag pinagsama natin yan, ang pinakasagot ay yung square daw ng longest side natin, which is the hypotenuse. Okay? So let's check if the areas are the same. So 9 square plus 4 square is equal to 5 square. And what is the value of 9 square? Or rather 3 square, that is 9. And the value of our 4 square, which is 16. So when we add 9 plus 16, that's equal to 25, which is the square of our longest side. Okay. So yun yung parang ano to, no, pagka ipapakita natin, no, para siyang sa Lego, no. You can see that in a Lego bricks, no. So we have the next, which is yan. Okay. So ito yung tinatawag natin. In Pythagoras or Pythagorean Theorem, it can be written in one equation. So when we add the square or a square, the square of this side, the length of the square of this side, which is a, and the length of the square of the b side, would be equal to the length, okay, to the longest side, which is the hypotenuse, which is c squared yan. Kaya yung pinaka-basic natin na Pythagorean theorem, ang equation niyan ay a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, so ito muna yung i-introduce natin, no? Wherein a and b are called the sides and c is called the hypotenuse. Okay, naaalala niyo pa ba yung definition ng tinatawag natin, no? Yung sinasabi ni Tutor Ken, no? The side opposite the 90 degree is the longest side, no? Yung tinasabi ni Tutor Ken nung nakaraan natin. Yan. So, yun nga, tama kayo, no? Yung, kapag may nakita kayong square symbol, ibig sabihin 90 degree yan. At yung opposite side niya, ang tawag natin doon ay hypotenuse. Okay? So, yun yung word natin for today also. Now, so, again, the biggest square has the exact same area as the other squares put together. Okay? So again, the square of A and the square of B, if we put that together, would be the value or the same as the biggest square. Okay? So what we call the C, or C is the longest side of the triangle, while A and B are the other two sides. Okay? So, ang tawag natin dun sa, balik natin kanina. Okay? Ang tawag natin dito sa A at B, we call that the sides of the triangle. And C is what we call the hypotenuse. Okay? So, now, we're going to find, dito naman, we're going to find the value or the measure of the hypotenuse. Okay? So, ready na ba? Yan, sabi niya. The longest side of the triangle is called the hypotenuse. Okay? In a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Okay? So, tingnan natin yan. Okay? So, ito daw, ulitin natin. If we square A and if we square B, that is, and we add that, no? That is equal to the the square of this length C. Okay? So, we'll see. Ano nga ba ang measure nitong C kung i-compute natin? Let's have this. Okay? So, let us solve this triangle. So, this is triangle. Okay? Now, we have this is a right triangle rather. We have the measure of this side is 5 and the measure of this side is 12. Now, okay? If we're going, what are we going to do to look for the value of C? Definitely, okay, i-substitute natin yung value ng mga sides to this A and to this B. But don't forget the square root, no? So if we have here 5 square plus 12 square, that is equal to C square. Okay, now what's the value of 5 square? 25. Very good. And what's the value of 12 square? Kasi sinabi natin 12 square, no? It's 12 times 12. Okay? And that is equal to 144. So we have to add 25 plus 144. Okay? So ang magiging sagot niyan ay, okay, 169 is equal to C square. But ayusin natin yan, i-interchange natin. Therefore, C square is equal to 169. Yung C square, area yan nung C. Okay? Ang hinahanap lang natin ay length, yung isang side lang. So therefore, we get the square root of 169. Can you tell me can you put that? Wow, they already have their answers, no? Okay, so what's the square root of 169 based on your calculator? Ano sabi ng calculator nyo? Very good. Okay, so let us show our answer. We have here, very good. So that C is equal to 13. Therefore, the measure of this side or this letter C, or we call that as hypotenuse, yan ay 13. Very good. Now, okay, for our next number, okay, let's take a look at this triangle again. Again, This one, the side is 12 and the other side is 9. Okay? And we also have a right triangle. By the way, we use the Pythagorean Theorem with a right triangle. Tandaan nyo ha, right triangle ang ginagamitan natin. Same as with, ano pa ba yung special angle natin, yung lesson natin last week. Okay, so yung 45, 90, 45 degree angle, and we also have the 30, 60, and 90 degree angle. So yun yun yung mga itsura o yun yung mga figure ng ating right triangle. Now, let's see this one. Let's solve for the value of x. Okay, kung mapapansin natin, we substitute a to 9 and we have substitute b to 12 to b. So what is the square root of 9 and what is the square root of 12? Yan, very good. It's 100. 9 square is 81 and 12 square is equal to 144. So when we add that one, that is equal to, yes, you got it right. That's 225. Again, kapag may square na ganito, ang ginagawa natin, no, nililipat natin siya on the other side, no, of the equation para mas maintindihan ninyo. And kapag may square na ganyan, definitely ini-square root natin. Okay, therefore, pag nawala, kaya din na makikita nyo, nawala yung square dito, no? Yung 2, naging C na lang siya because we put the square root on the other side. So what's the square root of 225? Yan, meron silang sagot, no? Very good, Sam. Sinasulat mo yung equation natin, 225 is equal to C squared. Now, hindi natin hinahanap UI, hinahanap natin yung value ng C. Okay, what is the value of C? Okay, so sabi ni Kerubin kanina, perfect square ang 169. Kaya ang square root po ay 169 ay 13. Yeah. Okay? Wow, with complete solution, Kerubin. Very good. Alraisa says 15. Kerubin says 15. Again, the square root of 225 is very good. Now, ulitin natin na, yung C square dito, okay, yan yung area nung side na to. Yan yung area niyan. Kukunin lang natin yung length ng isang side. So, therefore, it's 15. Nakita niyo yung mga squares kanina. Okay? So, next, let's solve number 3. On number 3, we have here, okay, we have the lengths or the lengths of the sides 9, 10, and 24. Okay? Again, we're going to look for the value of the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse lang muna ang focus natin ngayon para hindi masyadong maano sa inyo. Mahirap, no? Kasi pang grade 9 to eh. Alam ko lahat kayo dito, no, nasa grade 7, no? Okay? So, para at least na-visualize or nakakapag-solve kayo ng mga ganitong problem. So, what is 10 squared and what is 24 squared? Okay? Kung may ang tanong, Tutor Rochelle, pwede po bang baliktad po yung value ng A at value ng B? Pwede po ba yan? Yes, that could be, no? Pwede natin yang ma-interchange, no? Kasi addition naman ito. Okay? So, that is, yes, the square of 10 is 100 and the square of 24 is 576. Now, when we add that one, it's 676. And what is the square root of 676? Check natin. Yan. Check natin yung sagot nila. Yan. Very good, Alraisa. That is 100 plus 576. That's 600. So we got the solution there. Ano ang magiging sagot? Wow, Kerubin says 26 po. Yan. Sige, hintayin ko yung final answers ninyo. Tingnan natin. Very good, you're showing me your solutions. Ang tsatsaganin nyo, no? Minsan, alam ko, gusto nyong isolve yan sa paper pero at least dito na kayo sa keyboard, no? So the value of x or the value of c is equal to 26. Yan. Let's show it. Very good. Yan. Okay, another, let's have number 4. So we have here 24 and parang maliwan natin. Okay? So we have 24 and 6, no? Hindi to ano i-miss out natin to dahil this is another example. So let's have 5 first. Okay. So number 5, let's see how about this one? Ito wala tong we call this, wala siyang solution, no? Yun yung pinaka-ano lang. So kung makita, sagot na lang agad, no? Tingnan natin 1 and 1, pareho yung side nila. 1, 1, and then this is x. Okay? Definitely, kapag, di ba, sabi natin kapag same yung value ng sides, therefore, this is a 45, 90, 45 degree triangle. So, special triangle din natin to. Okay? Tingnan nga natin kung makukuha ninyo ng walang choices or walang guided equation yung sagot. Madali lang yan. Kasi 1, therefore C is 1. Are you sure, Kerubin? Tingnan natin. Wow, may paliwanag talaga. Perfect square daw kanina yung 676. Sige. Gagaling ah. Wow, meron na si Alraisa. It's 1.41. C is equal to 1. Okay, another. Talagang nandito yung mga very good. Ang gagaling ng sagot nila. Let's have this one. Show up natin. Yan. Okay, very good, no? It's equal to 1.41 or pwede ring square root of 2. Bakit? Kasi di ba 1 to? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng 1 square? Diba? 1 times 1, 1 pa din yun. Okay? Tapos, dun ulit tayo sa B. Okay? Sa B naman, it's 1 and then 1 square, 1 pa din. So, 1 plus 1, that's square root of 2. Okay? So, that's the value of C. Or, tama nga, ang square root ng 2 ay 1.41. Okay, next. Let's have this one. Yan. Tingnan natin kung kaya pa nila ulit to. Dito naman, kung makikita natin, hindi naman siya pure triangle. Ay, tama, hindi siya pure triangle, no? Naka-enclose siya sa tinatawag nating diagonals o nasa loob siya ng rectangle, no? Ang hinahanap natin is, what is the length of the diagonal? Okay? As you can see, this is a rectangle and we have the other side is 40 yards and the other side is 30 yards. Okay? So hinati natin yung rectangle into a diagonal. Okay? So kapag hinahati natin sa diagonal, yung diagonal na yan, ang tawag natin dyan ay yan ang hypotenuse. So wag malilito, no? Okay? So we have there 40 square plus 30 square. So, I'll be giving you time to solve kasi medyo malaki yung ano natin, medyo malaki yung ating value, no? Okay, so tingnan natin. Hindi ko muna kayo guguluhin sa ating comment box. Wow, very good, Alraisa. You have, okay lang kay Rubin, no, yung kanina, no? Hindi ko po nasulat ang decimal na 0.41. Sorry po. That's okay, kay Rubin. I know you're in a rush, no? In a hurry to type your answer. I understand. Okay? Kasi kanina, ang haba naman ng solution mo, no? Okay, so we have there, sabi ni Alraisa, it's 1,600 plus 900 is equal to C square. Very good. Sige, try natin ito. Pakita natin yung solution. Yan. Very good si Alraisa. So what are we going to do with 1,600 plus 900? Okay, we're going to add. Pag in-add natin yan ang sagot. Okay? At syempre, pag in-add niyo yan, hindi pa yan na ba yung final answer natin? So no, okay, not yet. Now we have there C square is equal to the square root of, or the C is equal to the square root of 2,500. Ang tiyaga ni Kerubin. Very good, Alraisa. Thank you for typing your answers. Okay, ibalik natin sa ating solution. Yan. So, C square is equal to 2,500 and that's the square root of 2,500. Therefore, it is 50 yards. Very good. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, ang sukat or the length of this diagonal is 50 yards. Tandaan natin na laging ang hypotenuse ang mas mahaba ang sukat. Compare natin dito sa, okay, dito sa ating, yung two legs natin or two sides natin ng a triangle. Now, let's next. Yan. So, we have here, what is the length of the hypotenuse? Ayan na naman. Itin ko, we have here 7 square plus 24 square. We'll see. Tignan natin ulit. Wow. Thank you, Sam. You have also your answers a while ago. X is equal to 50 yards. Yes. Okay. Very good, no? Talagang, week 6, no? Alam ko, busy-busy kayo sa school, pero at talagang nag-a-attend palagi itong trio na to. Nasaan na kaya sila Renz? Nasaan na kaya sila Carlo? No? Siguro may na-attendan din na iba, but that's okay. At least, nag-say hi sila sa ating chat box for today. Okay. Yeah, may answer na si Alraisa. 49 plus 576 is equal to C square. So the square root of 7 square is 49 and 24 square is 576. Very good. Ayan na. So, ayan. Sige, let us show, no? Ang tiyaga ni Alraisa mag-type eh. Okay, so yun yun. Okay, so now let's have the final answer, which is C square is equal to 625. So, hindi pa yun yung answer natin, di ba? Kailangan kuhain pa natin yung square root ng 625. And what is the square root of 625? Ayan, very good. Meron na silang sagot. C is equal to? Hintayin ko nga si Sam. Hintayin na si Sam. Wow, talagang andito na, no? Ayan, nakikita mo naman, Alraisa. Ikaw pa isa-isa. Si Kerubin, todo na. Todo na lahat. Nandun na yung kanyang solution. That's good, Kerubin, no? At least, parang teacher mo na talaga ako sa math. Check ko na dito. Check ko na dito yung iyong mga solution, no? Sige, that's okay. Catch up si Sam. Very good. Talagang naka-proper pa ang kanilang mga, tawag dito, yung inyong mga exponents, no? Very good answer. So we have here the value, which is the square root of 625 is, very good, 25. Ang gagaling. Nakaka-proud talaga. And number 8. Alam ko yung number 8 may choices. Okay? So basahin muna natin. What is the length of the diagonal of a rectangle of length 3 meters and width 2 meters? So dito, let's visualize first the problem. Again, the length of the diagonal of a rectangle. So may rectangle ulit tayo. Pag sinabi nating diagonal, hinahati natin, no? Yung from other side. Na-picture out nyo ba yung isang problem kanina? Okay? So let's have this one. So since we have the length and the width, therefore the length and the width stands for the legs. Okay? Or yung sides, the two sides of the triangle. Okay? So we have there 3 square plus 2 square. Okay? So now, let's have the value of that one. So ano kaya yung diagonal? Kung yung isang length ng rectangle ay 3 meters and the width of the rectangle is also 2 meters. Kasahin natin, no? We have the diagonal. We'll see if you can picture out the answer. Or napipicture out nyo ba yung from the rectangle, nilagyan ng diagonal, kaya merong triangle na nabuo. Okay? Oo nga, nahihirapan ako mag-type sa square. That's okay, Raisa. I understand if that is C2, pwede na kay Tutor Rochelle yan. Okay? Si Kerubin, ayan na naman. Naka-show up na ang kanyang solution. Ang bilis, no? Yan. So that is, check natin na, Raisa, that's 3 square. Ano kaya yung 3 square? Is that 3 plus 3 or 3 times 3? Wow! O, di ba? May comment pa ulit. Very good. Sige. Wow, yun na si Sam. Meron na rin siyang sagot. O, ngayon. Sige, tingnan natin kung tama na ba yung mga solutions niyo. Ayan. So, A, may choices tayo. A, square root of 5. B, square root of 13. C, square root of 5. And D, 6. Ano kaya ang kanilang sagot dyan? Yan. So parang ano na, no? Hindi na tayo gagamit ng calculus kasi may choices na. Pero yan lang. No? Yes. So, masaya itong Pythagorean Theorem. Actually, ito lang munang side na to, no? Yung hypotenuse lang ang i-discuss natin ngayon. Para kapag parang gusto ko nga baguhin yung lesson natin next week. Ito ulit, no? Parang gusto ko ulit Pythagorean Theorem ulit. Pero yung isa naman, paano naman kung yung isang side ang nawawala? Okay, ito talagang tatlong to ang bibilis sumagot. We have there letter, yan, very good, letter B. But no, you can get, if you have also your calculator, you can get the square root of 13. No? So definitely, kapag kasi ganito, tinitignan din natin na paano nga ba yung itsura kapag naka-square root lang siya. So, pwedeng naka-square root lang siya at pwede din naman yung kukunin natin yung square root ng 30. Okay? So, sana, yan, ang dami nating nasasagot, no? Kapag nakakatuwa talaga kasi matatapos na tayo, wala pa rin choices na kung binibigay or bihira yung choices, guided lang yung ating solution, and yet, kahit hindi ko kayo nakikita, pinapakita nyo sa akin on screen ang inyong mga solution. Ang saya talaga. Nakakatuwa. At, syempre, you have a great job for our 30 minutes. Ang bilis, no? Pagka talagang, math, hindi natin namamalayan yung oras. Tapos na. Yan. At, syempre, okay, you can scan this QR code for your ETUlay feedback and experience. Okay, so thank you for using our hashtag and tagging us in your personal timeline with our ETUlay Level Up, ETUlay Ang Saya, at syempre ang ating hashtag Sulong Edukalidad. Okay, so at dyan nagtatapos ang ating Junior High School Math Remediation. Maraming salamat sa lahat. Okay, at susunod na si Tutor Levin at si Tutor Aaron for our Storytelling K3. So again, see you up again, kids, or see you up, cuties, next week para sa ating, panibagong lesson na naman sa ating Junior High School Math Remediation. Nakakabitin ba? Sakto na kasing 11. Sige, sa damihan pa natin, I'll make sure next week na mas marami. Siguro mga 10, kaya na ba? 10 to 12 items? Yan. Sige, kayang-kaya, no? Yan. Salamat sa lahat! Bye-bye!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutor session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!